Welcome to the Vernon Verdict. I'm your host, Jacob Vernon, and today we're diving into another Madden problem. Madden releases these new games every year, and with the new games, they release new rankings. This year, they disrespected yet another player. Jamar Chase was left out of the top 10 wide receiver rankings. I think that's crazy. Jamar Chase is deserving of a spot in there. I mean, you got guys like Amari Cooper and Keenan Allen in there, but you can't put Jamar? Come on. We're going to dive into a little bit of the stats and why I think Jamar should have been in that list. I think that Jamar catches a little bit of flack because he wasn't a primary target early on in his career. If you look at the numbers, Jamar Chase didn't get double-digit targets until week 5. Two people on this top 10 list, Keenan Allen and Amari Cooper, got those in week 1. Now, Keenan Allen and Amari Cooper are at the bottom of the barrel on this list, but I personally feel Jamar Chase blows them out the water. Keenan Allen had 106 catches. Amari Cooper had 68 catches, and Jamar had 81 catches last year in the 2021 NFL season. Jamar was the leader in yardage at 1,455 yards to Amari Cooper's 865 yards. Keenan Allen had a little over 1,100 yards. Jamar Chase completely destroyed these two guys, had almost 3 lengths of the football field more in terms of yardage. Touchdowns, this is where it gets interesting. Keenan Allen had a measly 6 touchdowns. Amari Cooper with a measly 8. Jamar Chase comes in with a whopping 13 touchdowns in his rookie season. Now for the yardage per game, Jamar Chase is toting in a big 85 yards per game. Keenan Allen, 71. Amari Cooper, 57. Why would you leave Jamar Chase off the list but put these two duds on there? Some of these guys deserve to be ranked over Jamar. Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp. They do have Justin Jefferson at number 6, which confuses me because I feel like Jamar and Justin are really similar in terms of play style and just overall ability. I think I would trust Jamar Chase to have a better season just because of who he's got at quarterback and what they did last year. The Bengals were more successful than the Vikings, and are you really asking me would I rather Joe Burrow throw my wide receiver the ball or Kirk Cousins? Kirk, Mr. 500 record Cousins. Kirk Cousins with the 500 win record. Joe Burrow in his first full year goes to the Super Bowl and almost wins. He's one O-line block away from a Super Bowl. I think that Madden is crazy for not putting Jamar in the top 10. But look, what more would you expect from such a wreck of a video game? Madden is interesting to say the least. I think that the developers or whoever's the raters for these players, they need to get some old NFL guys in here. You need to get some professionals, some people who know football. Don't get the geeks who program the game to go digest football. Get someone who knows football. Let's bring some guys with a football IQ because someone with a football IQ would not have put Jamar Chase outside the top 10. You know what they wouldn't have done as well? Leave Deebo Samuel out of that list. Not to mention, he's the offensive player of the year. The reigning offensive player of the year can't get at least a number 10 spot in terms of overall and wide receivers. Deebo Samuel had 1,400 yards as well. He got 88 yards per game. That's more than all 3 of those wideouts. I don't understand what Madden's up to, but they got some fixing to do. They even responded to Jamar Chase with a weird excuse. 12 overall increase from last year. So what? He went to the Super Bowl in his first year. He went from barely getting respect. People thought they were already writing him off. When the preseason came around, he was dropping balls. People were wondering, is Jamar Chase ready for the NFL? And he said, yeah, I am. Madden disagrees, but guess what? I'm going to disagree back. I do not think Jamar Chase should have been snubbed off that list. I think Jamar Chase will have one of the better seasons. Jamar Chase will be top 3 in yardage at the end of this year. Mark my words. This has been the Vernon Verdict. Thanks for tuning in, Jamar. I got you, buddy. LSU boot up. Big year coming along. Y'all watch our LSU prediction video. We got an interview with LSU quarterbacks. We got all kind of exclusive coverage coming your way. Click the links in the bio to follow us on social media. Follow the podcast wherever you get your podcast. This has been the Vernon Verdict. Thank y'all.